the Lord wanted it to happen. He wanted the confusion set in with me, and I began to pray and ask the Lord what to do, and that's when the phone rang. So sometimes you get your answers from different ways. You don't know how you're going to get your answer as far as your children or whatever it is concerned. You get your answer from all kinds of ways. You can't knock down nothing. It comes from a child, it comes from an adult, it comes from anybody. It comes from one of my own children. So I thank God. And so then when time was that night, him not looking that well, and he had been seeing, we saw some of your friends yesterday. We saw some of George's friends that came up, Caucasian people came up to our table and was talking and asking about Shane. And I said, you know about Shane? He said, yes ma'am. He said, George told us. I said, he asked me about my blood pressure. And you know my blood pressure? He said, yeah, told us about your blood pressure. And they acted really concerned. So the little girl, well, I call her a little girl because she's a young woman, but she's so small. And somebody came and put their arm around me. And I wondered who it was, and I looked, and I saw her. I said, well, we make you come up there sometime. You'll come again. She said, I should plan to. And so she said, how you doing? And she stood there a long time to talk. And then the boy, the young man, then another boy, and with them, and he was little. I said, you must be just starting. And he started laughing. And I started laughing. So I'm thinking, he ain't doing no good yet. So he had red hair. So all three of them in this family talking to me. So, and I already said to the other boy, I can tell you where he at because he looked more built up. But I said to the other boy, I meant for it to be funny because I was looking at him. I said, you must be just started. He said, yes, ma'am. And so they started laughing. They stood there so long and just talked a long time and asking about Shane, saying something about Sean. He said both of them being small and looking real young, looking young. And I was telling him I was trying to get the house, I'm going too far. I ain't want to have me up in there. I'm trying to slow down the aging process of the change the neck and stuff. I'm trying to slow it down using nail, trying to get it off there, but it's hard to get off. It still was up under there. And they started laughing. He used to say, you trying to keep it young looking for a long time. I said, yeah, trying to keep don't want to grow up that fast. I said, really, I don't. And so anyway, we stand there, they talk, and they seem to have so much concern for us. They talked to us and asked me questions, how was he doing? And I couldn't believe it. I said, I didn't know he told y'all all of this. And then I began to tell Joe, them some things about Joe. I said, really, he's easy to cry, and he won't admit this now. I said, he won't admit this to you. I said, but he's easy to cry when it comes to his brother. And I told Sean when Joe left out the house, I said, Joe was crying. And he said, I see y'all, mama. I said, so then I was thinking about waking Bishop up. I said, I'm going to take Sean back to the doctor. And it's saying at me, and every time I say, how you doing? How you feel? He said, I feel fine. I said, no, you don't. And so someone right in the felt his head and felt real warm. And so my daughter brought the thermometer back, and then she put it to the forehead. It works real good. That was after the fact of that being out so bad. I left a message, but she brought it after we got home. I told her she didn't have to do that. She didn't know my mom needed it. So anyway, he took us to Oak Hill, and we got some other answers that we didn't know about. The day that they released us, the day they said he had pneumonia. So I thought about this when I saw sometimes when you feel powerless, when your faith is anemic. It said tap into a power transfusion. And I thought about Shane because he had to have a blood transfusion, 2 pints. I think that's most what they give you, 2 pints. And I thank God for that because they say he had pneumonia. That's my first time hearing it. So sometimes you feel like nobody is helping you and you feel trapped and Lord, what do you do? I can't get it over to these people. Told them about the transfusion, all the things in the past that he's needed and everything, but to no avail because he didn't do nothing. But I thank God that God did something, and God showed concern, and He used people that he intended. So when the people call, it's calling 2 or 3 days straight and asking about coming to check on Shane. And I said, for what? And they were saying about they're just checking to see if he's okay. I said, he's okay. I said, anybody can tell you, I take care of my children, and I take care of him. I said, because anytime we had a doctor's appointment, they said, it's been a long time since we've seen him. You must be doing something right. I said, yes. I said, he's recovered in prayer. I said, I thank you for your concern, but everything's fine. So I started to let him know how I'm giving him all his medicines and everything. So he had to have a breathing apparatus, but I haven't had to use it yet. And they said they'll write that down. But I thank God for being God. I'm not God, he's God. And I can't take even all the care I take for Shane. God's the one that really takes care of him and all of us. Put yourself, now this is one little reading I want to leave with because I'm done. Put yourself on time out before you burn out. Everyone will be glad you did. Have mercy on me. Bought this from one of mine. Yes, it's so good. Have mercy on me, Lord, for I am faint. Heal me, Lord, for my bones are in agony. How long, Lord, how long? Turn, Lord, and deliver me. Save me because of your unfailing love. Psalm 6 and 2. And then here it says, Almighty Father, strong to save, deliver me from myself. I do not need to do it all. I do not need to go on without stopping. I do not need to continue without resting. I do need to stop. I do need to listen to your voice, the voice that tells me we all live. If I take a time out, we will all be okay if I take a time to rest. We will all thrive if I take time. We will all thrive if I take care of myself. When I am trying to impress with my ceaseless activities, my immaculate hospice, far from that, my powers of legally folded laundry. These are the things that we should ask God to help us with. I think that's it. And the last part, we are impressed. You are impressed when I trust in you. You are impressed when I rest in you. You are impressed when I relinquish control of you. Let me stress only as I seek to impress only you. In the process, I will find the strength to be the mother you want me to be. Amen. So I thank God for that. And then got one of the more spiritual values. It says, Mama and Power. So I thank God for these words. And these words as comfort. And as I was reading them, I was thinking about Sister Taisha, because I was thinking about she has a lot to do in her daily activities. And I think, as I read the words, I began to think on her. Let her rest in God and take care of herself. And God will do the rest. As we talked about somebody on the phone the other night. So God is just a good God. And I thank God for, and she hid him. Pray my strength in the Lord.
Amen. Amen.